What's up, guys? Welcome back to After the Island. I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Alex.
And we have Anna with us today.
Woo! Welcome.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
We are so excited to talk to you.
Oh,
Tell
God.
us, how was the flight back from Fiji?
I'm dying. I'm so jet lagged. I love American food, so I'm happy to be back and be eating Chipotle and pizza. So it was good.
Are you back in Florida? Or are you
Yeah.
in St. Barts?
I'm in Florida right now, and then Jasmine and I are going to St. Barts on the 20th.
Oh my gosh.
So
So fun. I know that was a question a lot of people had. They were like, are you going to see Jasmine? Are you guys going to meet up?
Yeah, we've been texting and FaceTiming each other for 3 hours a day. It's really bad.
Oh my God.
Oh
I
my
love
God.
that. You
Yeah.
guys found true love in friendship.
The whole experience was for her at this point.
We were making a joke with her when we were interviewing her, and we were like, she should just leave for you, you know? And then you did. And we were like,
First thing I did was find her on Instagram, text her, call her. I was like, am I being annoying? And she's like, oh my God, no.
I love that. It is so weird getting off and not having their phone number.
Yes, it's so weird. We had a day too where we didn't know people's last names. And we were
Yeah.
like, what? That's your last name?
Yeah, I had to do some digging to find
Yeah.
me.
We have all the tags for everyone on After the Island's Instagram if you want to look up anybody on your season.
Yeah, because I didn't even bother to look for any of the guys.
Yeah. It's so funny getting off too and then seeing people's Instagrams and you're like, oh, this is what your page looks like.
You learn so many things about them too.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Victor's a full-on model and safari guy. I was like, what?
He's famous on Book Talk.
Yeah, I have pictures of him at a zoo. What the hell?
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, where did they find you for the show? Or did you apply?
No, so they interviewed my friend and I just happened to be with her. I was in the car with her and she was getting interviewed on a FaceTime call and I was just holding the phone. They're like, do you want to apply too? And I was like, yeah.
One of the questions that I thought was so funny that someone submitted is on the first episode when you come in, you recognize Marco because you guys go to the same gym in Florida. What is he like from the gym? What did you know about him previously?
So I knew him, he had come up to me and my very first encounter with him was he had come up to me in the gym and asked me if I wanted to work for his brand and model for it. And I was like, okay. And then I guess he switched. No. I'm did I get uglier? Why didn't I get stuff? I'm waiting for the package. Then on Love Island, he's like, don't worry, it hasn't come in yet. I'm like,
oh, stop.
Yeah, no.
Stop.
But I'm like, where's my sweatpants, bitch? No, but we had the same friend group. I just didn't know him. So I didn't know him very, very well, but I knew of him because the gym is pretty small, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. E! News posted an article on him about it's hard being so hot because everyone just wants to sleep with him. And I'm like, is that his reputation?
No.
IRL?
No, I feel not at all, actually. Obviously, we found out his body count was super high. I had already assumed that.
Mhm.
We go to pretty big college, so that's not a secret. But no, he's known as a hard worker, super motivated. He's sponsored by a lot of gyms. I don't know. I don't think people really view him as that here in Boca, at least.
Mhm.
Oh, I like hearing that.
But that's so
Yeah.
funny. He's gonna
No,
kill.
we were dying.
No, I love that. I love that. Yeah, we were cracking up. We were like, wait, this is Marco from Love Island?
Oh my God. He's done stuff with Disney too, apparently. So
Oh, wow.
Acting?
yeah, I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay. Do we think he's being an actor on the show?
No,
Okay, good.
no, he's definitely
You're like,
a Disney thing in his interview. I want to watch that.
Okay. I just have to start out with a hilarious question that someone asked. Someone said, where is St. Bart's?
Oh my God. Every time I try to explain it to someone in the villa, they were just like, oh, okay. Next question. It's in the French West Indies, so in the Caribbean. It's a really small island, so like obviously not a lot of people know where it is. But yeah, everybody's like, "What? Where is that?" And I'm like, "Oh my goodness."
That's so sick though that
It
you
is
just
cool.
live there.
Yeah, it's nice.
You just hang like
Yeah, there's like not much to do there other than like tan, swim, like take pictures. So I'm like in Florida right now for like studies and stuff.
okay,
Wow.
okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we saw your journey on Love Island. I hate that word, but I don't know what else to call it.
I was hoping you bitches weren't watching me. I'm like, they're gonna be so disappointed.
No, we loved you.
Yes,
if you
we
go
did.
back and watch our episodes, we were rooting for you the whole time.
Okay, except I need to understand the love triangle because at
Yeah.
one point I was like, what's happening? What like
I couldn't even tell you. I really hope you don't ask me any more questions. Everything is like, did she even know what was going on? I was like, honestly, no, I was in the kitchen half the time.
I feel like it was watching a tennis match like back and forth because
Mhm.
it was like, okay, Leo with Cassie, then he's with you, then he's back to Cassie, then like you and Cassie are going at it, then you guys are fine, then you're back at it, and I'm like, what is happening?
It was definitely like with Cassie and I really care about her. I don't know why the whole internet thinks that we hate each other right now. We really don't. But it was just so like our issues, especially with Leo, is like just miscommunication.
Mhm.
Like I was happy for her that she had gotten with Leo again, but I was like, just let me know, because I had told her when she was coupled up with him, like, hey, I'm still gonna get to know him. Like, I hope you're okay with that. But like, she wasn't doing that with me when I was coupled up with him. So like, where the miscommunication was. But like, at the end of the day, I'm like, it's Love Island. Like, obviously, we had our like arguments and stuff, but I'm like, I'm still like liking all her stuff. I'm like happy to see her in the challenges kissing him. Like, I really hope they like make it to the end.
So you're rooting for them.
Yeah, I honestly think they look better together than me. And
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, looking at the pictures. I'm like, oh my God, they look so much better together.
Oh my gosh, no, you guys looked cute too.
Also on the day that you decided to leave the villa, I had kind of originally read the scene wrong, and because I was like not paying full attention, but I had thought that one of the guys was going to be going home. And so I thought you were going to choose to save Burgie, and then it was going to be like this full circle moment, how like Burgie left so you could stay, and then you were leaving so Burgie could stay. And I was like, dang, what a missed opportunity.
No, I was like, it was definitely like a thought process behind leaving. I don't want to take Keenan. Like, he's with KK. Like, I had like a brotherly, sisterly, like I literally called him my dad around the house. I don't know who else is there. Marco, I love him. He became my brother. He was with Hannah. Who else was there? I don't even remember, but I just thought that my only option was Burgie, and I already been there. I've done that. And then I didn't want him, like, if another girl came in, like, he would feel so obligated to make me feel okay and special and safe. And I'm like, I didn't want to put him through the stress of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was a little bit tough, but I'm like, Burgie deserves to find this person, and I just don't want to add more stress to the situation.
No one other than Leo was really someone you would be interested in. What could you describe to us, like, who would be someone you'd be interested in?
I was actually really interested in Jonah. I don't know if they episodes. I really like Jonah. I honestly thought he was going to couple up with me, so I was like a little bit confused. And then he was like, I wasn't initially attracted to her, and I was like, oh, please don't pick me. I was like, I'm going to start crying if he actually picks me. But I was hoping that he would pick me at first, and then when he did pick me, I was like, okay, I think it's probably time for me to go.
Okay, so did you made your mind in that moment?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. I know.
I
did
that.
not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought like you had decided before that recoupling even started that.
No, I just looked at Burgie, and I like knew right away. I was like, I can't do this to him again. Like, I feel like our first day was like really, really tough. You know, I just didn't want to do that.
Was the villa, did it live up to your expectations, or were you wanting more?
It was very, very nice. I mean, I grew up in the islands, so it's like something that I'm used to. But like, for example, Burgie was like, we had to watch sunsets. Like, I never left the U.S. And I'm like, this is so crazy because this is something like I'm used to waking up in the morning to. But it was different seeing like people, like other people's perspectives on it. So it made me more grateful for it. But I mean, so beautiful. Like, it was like, it's so weird because when you're there, you're like not really like, oh my God. But then when you're watching it on TV, you're like, oh my God, I was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like weird. Like in a little like set. I don't know how to
Like a little bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, did you actually pack your wedding dress?
Oh my goodness. That was like a little running joke I had with the producers. So
I thought you like dead ass had
I thought
in
it
your
was
closet.
there too.
oh my goodness. Yeah, I did not find my husband.
I thought you were gonna like put it on as you were walking out. Even
I should have done that.
Honestly.
I would have done that if I would have thought it through, but dang, don't give me any ideas. I need to fly back to Fiji right now.
Casa more.
Like, have some more, put me in.
wait, and I know you because you commented on it. You saw our clip laughing at the way you would cut things off with Cassie and Leo. How you worded it. It's so funny.
Oh my God. I took grammar. Like, my grammar was so bad and it was so good that it was like, just watch. I don't even want to watch it. I saw that video and I was like, ooh, maybe I
No,
should.
it's hilarious.
No, it's so funny. You were like, I will no longer be pursuing a friendship. You're just like, get up and walk away.
Signing off.
I'm a grammar teacher, okay? Hannah, job.
Oh my God.
Okay, so going off of like everyone that was in the villa, who was your best friend? Obviously, after Jasmine left, because we know that you guys were like the closest.
So yeah, Jasmine. I got really close. I was always really close with KK.
Okay.
I don't think they probably didn't show that much, but KK was like very, very close with me. And then Hannah I got really close with because she was with Marco.
yeah.
So I would hang out with Marco a lot, and then I really got to know Hannah really well from that.
You two filming off the phone. So funny.
I see my hand gripping the table. I'm like, no.
Was that really a coincidence that they just so happen to be above you?
I like Leo talks so loud. I feel like I lost the villa hearing that. So I was like,
Oh,
And
man.
were you like, really?
yeah, I heard my name and I was like, what are they like? Is he like saying I'm so cute or something? And then I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, what was he saying about you?
I don't even know. I heard like, I don't know. I don't even know. I just heard my name and then I was like, oh my God, is he talking about me? And then I like heard them flirting and I was like, oh my God. And Hannah was like, oh my God. So we like just took out the phone and started recording it because I know nobody would believe us. And then we just ran to the fire pit after. It was like, everybody, this just happened. I'm like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I immediately start crying. I'm like,
Was everyone that like was experiencing it with you like, okay, this is kind of fucked up?
oh yeah. All the boys, I guess, tried. I didn't see it, but all the boys tried to like pull him out of the conversation. He was like, I'm staying here. And I'm like, no.
Oh my God.
And this was like right after your date too.
Yeah.
Oh, the mud date.
How was the mud bath date?
Mm. Okay, I will say that when I go to the beach, I do not want to get my hair wet. So the whole damn time I was like, Leo, I swear if you touch my hair, this relationship's gonna end real quick. And he was like, you touch my shorts, this relationship's gonna end real quick. So we were just like trying not to like, I don't know. It was really funny. It was fun. But like I would have like liked something a little bit more. Like the talking after the date, like in our robes, like I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, the mud date was interesting.
I was died when I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, of all the things to do in Fiji, let's hop in a little mud swamp.
And it's like a group mud.
A group mud
Situation.
group mud situation.
Yeah, I think closer with Marco and Hannah for sure.
Did you feel like chemistry with Leo even there too? So it like really did feel like a shock, or did you feel like something was maybe off?
No, I still really liked him. I was just like, I was in my head a little bit during the date because I was like, I don't want him to think that I don't like him. I'm just like, the date is so out of my norm, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, in a sense, I was uncomfortable on the date, but I wasn't uncomfortable because of him. I was just like, this is not something I would ever do on my own life. You know what I mean?
Especially in front of like
Yeah.
50 cameras.
A bit paranoid after that date because I was like, I hope he doesn't think it was him. Like, I felt like I needed to talk to him, just say like, oh, that's not my ideal date. Like, I would have just like hanging out with you, something like that.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit after that, I think.
Have you watched all the episodes? Like, are you caught up?
No, I watched the first episode just to see Jasmine's little intro video. I saw mine. I was like, that's the end of it for me.
Because I wanted to ask you, well, I guess you would know from being on the inside. Do you think Carmen is playing a game? Because that seems to be a huge narrative right now going around like on social.
I think Carmen is like very sweet. I feel like everybody likes to make their own like assumptions about things, but they don't really know what's going on the inside because you see so little of what actually is going on. I don't think Carmen's playing a game. I think she's really sweet. I'm just very protective over Burgie because, I mean, I feel like I got to know him the most in a way. So, I don't really know what's going on there, but Carmen's so sweet. I can't imagine her like ever doing something purposely to be mean, you know?
Ideal girl for Burgie in your mind. Go.
Like, what do they need to send in for Burgie or what?
Carmen's perfect. I literally was like, do you want my wedding dress, babe? Like, you can have it right now. Telling KK, I was telling Carmen. Oh my God. No, I thought Carmen was going to be it for him for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I think everybody thought Carmen was going to be it for him.
But my thing with him is he seems a little like reserved or like inexperienced for say with like relationships. You don't think a girl needs to come in that also has like the same level of relationship experience as him, so they're more on the same level with that, or no? Do you not think that really matters with him? I think he's hanging with someone that does have a bunch of experience.
I don't know. I think that Burgie clicks with everybody in like such a different way. I feel like you don't need to have I don't think that has anything to do with it. It's just like with Burgie and I, it was very like, I don't know, it was very like program conversations. Like I feel like we couldn't really get to know each other. Mm-hmm. Like with him, I feel like he was so nervous, and then I had seen that, and then I like got thrown away from that, and then he really opened up since he had come in. So I think like he could honestly click with anybody. I just feel like he was looking for that girl him because he's put 100% into people and he hasn't received that. So I think it's more so of that.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've talked about a lot of the people. We were wondering what your thoughts are on Keenan. We see him with KK, but then we keep seeing him say stuff like, we just need a test, or like, I don't know. I'm getting like, does he have a wandering eye, or is like, does he have good intentions? I don't know. Like, I'm like, I can't tell.
Oh my God. I love Keenan. I literally have nothing bad to say about him. In a way, I understand that he like, cause I feel like him and KK, they haven't really experienced anything other than themselves. And I just saw that KK got on a date and I got happy for her. Even though I love Keenan and KK, I was like genuinely happy that she's experiencing other relationships, getting to know other people. So I don't think he's in the wrong for that. I haven't seen any of his conversations with anybody. I know that he liked Emily for like a minute. I haven't watched it, so I don't know, but I feel like Keenan could like do no wrong.
I think like as a viewer, I just feel nervous because I know they got like intimate in the Hideaway.
Yeah, that's what sucks, because they did get intimate in the Hideaway, and it's like after that you're like attached in a different level. Like for me, that I'd be like, okay, this is the person that I want to leave with. So that would suck. But at the end of the day, they know what they have. Like what they have is really special. I want to meet you guys in person. I'm like, hopefully you get to meet everybody. I'm like, I want to know who we really feel about everybody.
I know. You need to come to LA, or we'll just come to St. Bart's.
Yes, please. I freaking guys. I'm like,
I love you too.
On TikTok for years, okay?
No,
I'm not.
That's so funny.
Wait, that's hilarious.
The outfit reviews are everything. Like, I
love you.
Like,
I love you so much.
Well, it's been like 4 years for us now, so I'm looking back on some of the things. I'm like, why did I wear that?
Everything I wore.
No, I can't even watch because I hated my hair. I hated my outfit. I was like, delete it right now.
How do I like get it out of you? I'm like, I want to know like the tea that we didn't see. But I guess if you didn't watch it, you're not going to know what we didn't see. But like, what was stuff that like probably didn't make the air? Like, I want something juicy.
I feel like because I'm getting a lot of hate right now for the Kassy situation, like a lot I was not expecting. I had told her like so many times, like, I know I'm coupled up with Leo. I still want you to get to know him. And I would love that for you if you have a stronger connection with him. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not very territorial. Like, I want everybody to find their person. And like, if that's not me, then that's could be Kassy kind of thing. And I was like telling her that, and she was like, no, I see him as a brother. I really care about him. He gives me advice, but it's nothing more than that. So like, I think that my conversations were coming off as like bullying or like being mean because they didn't see that part because I was so blindsided. But when I had been coupled up with him, no, when she was coupled up with him, I was telling her everything after, saying we had this conversation. He knows that I still like him. He knows that he's my number one. But like when she did it, it was like I had no idea. So I feel like the hate is like so confusing. I didn't understand. And then I'm like asking my friends, like, did they not show this part of a conversation? And they're like, no. So I'm like, oh, okay.
It also, like, just the whole situation, like, I'm not even kidding. I would look at Elizabeth and say, I do not understand what's going on. Like, it was actually confusing. And
it is very, like, people are like, oh, like, you overdid it with the conversations. And I'm like, well, yeah, I did, for sure. I'm like, leave me alone, though. I'm sorry.
I loved it.
That's so
I loved that. Wait, what is your job in real life? Are you a personal investigator?
No, I'm studying criminal justice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, your dad's a detective, right?
Your dad's a detective.
Yeah.
I loved that. When you were
cool.
like, oh, I'll find out anything about a man, I was like, oh my God, we should open up our own business. I'm a great FBI agent.
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
You can send her like any guy you're talking to and be like, can you do a search? She'll be like, his mom lives here. His mom used to work here 20 years ago. Like,
literally, yeah.
Without paying for any kind of website.
No.
Find you for free.
After the trip with Jasmine, what's next? You guys should come out to LA.
Oh my God, yes. Like we already planned that. Like we're already buying stuff so we can have like matching outfit pictures. Like we're going full out. We're definitely gonna travel. I mean, we got so close. I'm like, I want a relationship like you guys have, and I'm like, I'm getting that. I'm like,
You
at least
are.
You are.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you guys.
she was the coolest girl there for sure. Like I love her so much.
Oh, she had us in stitches when we were talking to her. She
Yeah,
was laughing out loud.
Is there ever anything between you and Harrison?
No, there is never, ever anything between Harrison and I. Okay, so but the thing is I feel like everybody thinks that there was something between Harrison and I because I always flirted with him in front of Destiny, but that was our basis of our relationship and Destiny loved it. But people are saying, oh, Destiny hated it. But Destiny was like, what are you going to say to my baby today? And I'm like, oh, don't you worry. Like we would all die about it. So there was nothing ever between Harrison and I. There will never be. I love him as a friend. Like I see him as a brother. So that was like the weirdest comment to read. I was like, oh my God.
You were like, ew.
Yeah.
He's one of the most difficult people for me to read on TV. Like I cannot tell what he's all about.
He's very like, I know I can see that. Even in person, I'm like, I literally have no idea what's going on. I mean, people got onto that very quickly. So yeah, I don't know how to explain him. He's very like, I don't know. I feel like he's so serious and I'm so unserious that it just like mixed well in like a weird way. But yeah.
I'm like so intrigued to meet him in person because I can't get a read.
Oh yeah. Then yeah, you should.
Is there anyone there that you do think is playing a game?
No. I love everybody. I'm like, I have nothing bad to say about anybody. Clearly like I've had my little like battles or whatever with Kassy, but like I like can't wait to see her out of here. And people are gonna be like, what? But I'm like literally always checking her Instagram. I'm checking everybody's Instagram. Like I love everybody. I don't think anybody's playing a game. I think they're all looking for love. I'm just sad Jasmine left so early. It was a little bit of a tough experience after her leaving because she was like my soulmate in a way. But no, I don't think anybody's playing a game. I mean, I might just be dumb, probably, but
Oh, you're not.
like, I think you're lying. I'm like, I genuinely don't know what's happening.
No.
You're like, I just didn't care.
I'm like, Burgie's playing a game at this.
That's totally going to be our clickbait.
Okay, so like if you could go back and do it all over again, would you? Or like, would you go back and do anything different? Or are you kind of like happy with how it played out and you would do it all over again?
So I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. I wouldn't change anything. I'm happy with how it happened. Obviously my journey was very short, but like I've learned a lot. I'm like so excited to hang out with everybody. I'm like glad I met you guys. I'm like, I feel like it couldn't have gone better in ways, you know?
Wait, this is what I wanted to know too. The whole what did you think of the whole Victor Burgie Carmen drama when that was happening?
Oh God, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It was so weird. Victor actually reached out to me after the show and he was like, we should have coupled up together. I'm like, oh. I was like, honestly, at this point, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. I don't even know what happened there, guys. I'm the most clueless person there. I'm like, I'm just there for the food at this point.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Again, we've loved talking to you. Is there any last things you think we should know that we might have missed?
Questions, comments, concerns.
Questions, comments, concerns.
No, I love you guys though.
We love you more.
Thank you so much, Anna, for coming on here. We will link all of her socials below so you guys can go follow her and add her on social media. We cannot wait to see all the pictures with you and Jasmine. Everybody, I'm like, we'll link Jasmine down too so you guys don't miss a beat with them.
Perfect.
But we really appreciate you coming on here. And anyone watching this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, we love you.
I love you guys.
Bye.